Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Let's Design the SimCity 4. My name is Toaster and we are back at a river crossing where we left on a cliffhanger. The previous episode, we needed to zone residential all the way over here, and well, let's just start on the grid and start doing it because there's a lot that needs to be done on this city. I'm gonna begin on this corner by extending this layout we have here with row houses. So I'm just gonna zone one tile houses. We can get one there, one here, and one here. I wish that we can zone against the street. I don't know why it always prefers to zone against like major intersections, but or major streets or roads. But we'll keep that for now. If traffic gets super bad, we can always fix it. We also need to fix that street right here. These things break all the time. There we go, and now that is broken. If I go click and fix this, I'm sure that will also be broken. No, really? Let's see, let's try that again. Come on. Oh, god damn it. Why are you like this? Don't be like that. You know what? We're keeping that. That's fine. Let's see if we can improve this somehow by doing this. There we go. That looks much better, and we still we can still keep the intersection. So let's just continue with zoning of residential. One tile. I guess we can only do. Oh, perfect. There we go. And I don't know if I'm gonna zone right over here. Probably not the best idea in the world. I am, however, gonna, or at least try to zone right over here. If we can do something like that. See, I'm now dragging the curves, not like. Oh, really? You want to zone against the avenue? Yeah, I'm not gonna do this. This doesn't look great. In order for me to get the houses pointing the right direction, I will just have to get rid of these overpass, and I'm not really sure I want to do that. That doesn't sound like a good idea at all. So let's just do this. I guess we'll just have to do one at a time, but I'm okay with that. Let's do the same over here. One house at a time, point in each direction. Whoa, that was kind of... Hang on, let me see if I can fix this, because I want a flat terrain here. Why can't I have a flat terrain? Wow. You really don't want me to do this game, right? Let's just get everything flattened out over there and do one house tiles. What is going on? Why do you hate this houses so much? There we go. I think that did it. So we can do that. Do we have everything in place? We have schools, we have hospitals. So I want to leave this space open for a park, hopefully. Let's get another house over here. Try to flatten this out and get another house. Oh my god, really? There we go. Can we bring this up now? Perfect. There we go. It's a bit tricky. Let me rotate the camera so you can see exactly what I'm doing. There we go. That should be enough. In fact, I just demolished something that I didn't want to demolish. This thing again. There we go. Fixed, and then we can go and do this from up there. Perfect. So let's just fix this thing that I accidentally removed. So we can do... Hang on. How do we do this? There we go. Perfect. All right. So let's continue moving forward. We can leave this space for parks. I'm okay with that. Let's get houses in here, houses in here, houses in here, all the way around here. Leave this space for like a nice, I don't know, plaza or something that connects the stairs or the steps with the street down. That's down here, I mean. And let's just go up to there. I think should be okay. Oh, we actually went one tile further here, I think. Not sure. It's not perfectly symmetrical, but I'm okay with that. So let's get some zoning going all the way around here. And, oh, actually we can do this and that. Perfect. That way we get the right spacing. And over here, let's just get 2 more houses. And houses, probably not here because it's going to destroy my entire tunnel. I really don't want that to happen if I can avoid it. Let's continue over here. 1 tile houses. There we go. And we have this gap in the middle that we're going to potentially put some parks in. Let's do this. That's not going to grow, but we'll take care of it. And also this one's not going to grow. What we can do is get 2 tile houses. Actually, no. Let's just always do 1 tile houses, and then we can put parks in between. So that's all good. I think we'll have better luck on this block. Yeah, only 1 is empty, but it's okay. You wanna have empty lots. They're great for filling up with parks, thus elevating land value. That's always good. Do I want to put houses in here? I think I do, because I want to sort of tie up these houses to this part of the city. So maybe like something like that. Actually, I can just go ahead and do all that. I think that looks great. Over here, we're going to have some sort of waterfront thing, so I'm not going to put houses in there, but I am going to put houses in here. So get all the 1 tile houses all over the place. There we go. We did calculate this better, so no dead spaces in between. Let me rotate the camera a few times. There we go. I feel like the camera always rotates the wrong way I want it to rotate, but it's okay. So we're gonna have houses here and here. I might as well just get them up to there. Good, so that's looking good. Oh yeah, we forgot about this thing. Oh, do we want parks in here? We used to have like 1 big park. Let me just put that back. I'm not sure if I did that off camera or in one of my videos that didn't get recorded. But basically, we had a 3x3 park over there. Open grease. Oh man, this looks cool, but it doesn't fit anywhere, I don't think. Let's take a look. Wow, that looks really nice. Oh, I hope that didn't destroy anything. No. Cool. Let's go back to the parks menu. Let's see. Medium flower garden. It's too small, but if we do a large flower garden. Oh, we already did it up there, so let's do a different one. Let's do a large park green. And what I wanted to do is grab, if I can find it, open grass area. Where's the park that is just a tree and grass? This one, small park green. We can do something like that. And we can do this. And we can put down some, let's see, just open grass in between. There we go. So it's all like it's all green, bit of a green space in there. So get the houses going. This one cannot be attached to any road, so we're gonna leave that open and probably put down more trees, because that always looks great. And let's just do the same in all of these empty spots. So small park greens, small park green, small park green. There we go. Let's see, we can put 2 of these over here. Want to try to mix them up a bit so that they don't look super repetitive. Oh, we still have to sew in all this, so yeah, we should probably take care of that before we put down some more parks. But I wanna get this part done, so let me just let me finish this real quick. Small flower garden could work. Same over here. Same over here and over here. I haven't decided what I'm going to use to connect the stairs with the road. Probably like one of those flat plazas. Not sure. I'm not sure. We'll get to that. Let's keep zoning. Let's keep zoning because there's a lot that we need to do in this episode. Let's see if we can get. Yeah, let's do a house, like 2x1. This will be definitely a more expensive house here because it's gonna have privileged lot area, I guess. So houses all around, like so. Let's get that going. Perfect. Every single house has. This one will be 3 by 1. No. Let's just do 1 by 1 and have it so that it's a spot in the middle for more parks. That would potentially increase land value and get us nicer houses. That's the dream. Perfect. All that is zoned. All these gaps will be filled with sidewalks as we start the simulation, hopefully. Hopefully. I want to fill this area around the high school with parks and the same over here around the hospital. So I'm not going to zone against that, but I am going to zone against here. So let's just go ahead and do that. Get the houses going all around the place. Right about there and right about here. And that should be fine for now. I have no idea what we're gonna do here. Probably extend this road and have, I don't know, like a little loop. Let's just go ahead and do that right now. Why not, right? So this is pretty much what the area looks like with the trees. Let me just zoom out real quick so you can get an idea of how everything fits together. We still have some growth. I don't know if you noticed during the time lapse, but I had some issues with the water, and I just put down a few more pumps that are kind of, I like them because they're sort of in the area of the water treatment plant. So I think it kind of makes sense for these two water pumps to be right by the coast. And since they look pretty much like, I mean, they kind of follow the same architecture as the rest of the houses, I figured it would be nice to sort of integrate them and hide them in the neighborhood. So that's looking good. And I think I would pretty much call this area complete for now. There's a few things that we can improve here and there, but overall, I think this whole neighborhood looks amazing with the switchbacks and everything. I don't know if you agree, but I would like to hear in your comments, what do you think about this, and hopefully you would enjoy it as much as I do. But next thing is, one thing that we need to take care of is, well, maybe demolish this abandoned industries because they don't look great. I wanted to change the street here for so long. We're gonna do a little bit of maintenance work for the rest of the episode. So I think it's important, and we're also getting really close to like filling the whole map, so that's exciting too. Let's see if we can get a nice diagonal. There we go. Let's just go right up against the edge of this warehouse. Come on, can I not get the nice smooth curve? Oh, it's because it's not graded properly? What's going on? Come on. Let me pause the game. We don't need to really rush through things. This will automatically connect to that. That's probably why it doesn't like it. Let's try that one more time. Hopefully we can get it to curve. No. All right. That is the wrong tool. Let's see if we can, let's try it once more. If not, we'll just leave it like that. I'm not opposed to it. In fact, can we do a nice cul-de-sac here? No, it just breaks everything. But we can do that. That actually looks super pretty. Yeah, I'm totally keeping that. So let's just zone, I'm guessing medium density industrial. That should be enough, I think. We have a lot of garbage on the edges of the map, but that looks good. And we should probably get some. You know what? No, let's do something else here. Let's put down some parking lots because I think parking lots are highly needed in this area. Even though we have quite a few of them, we can always have more because parking lots are great. So I'm gonna try to use this diagonals as much as I can. Terrain too steep. I really hate it when he says things like that, because I know for a fact that the terrain is not wrong. There we go. We can have something like that. I love this diagonal parking lots, by the way. They just like work fantastically well. Hang on, let's just put down this one over here. That way we can fill in all these like almost dead gaps. Let's see if we can get one. Sometimes you just can't, unfortunately. No matter how hard you try, you just can't get it in place. Let me try the diagonal once more. Yeah, I can do this something like this potentially. Wow, really, you don't like it? Man, the terrain is so picky. Let's get something like this going. I think that could work. Just wish that it wouldn't overlap the other road. We can just do something like that. And then this one's also too big. Can we get a nice, no, this will overlap too. But we can potentially get something along the lines of not sure. We just do it like that, and that way we should probably de-zone this. This can be zoned because it can remain zoned. It's fine. And that it's looking pretty good. Stone that in, and I don't know, it's just a nice little detail that brings everything together. I don't know if speeding up the simulation will generate growth in here. Let's just see what happens. It seems like we have some growth, not a lot, because we definitely have a lot more demand for commercial and residential, which we are going to work on next. Let me pause the game again. And one thing I wanted to do is clear out chunks of trees in this massive forest that it's like making my computer, or the game for that fact, like not run happy. So just want to clear, like do some like clears in general, just to I don't know, I think it adds a little bit more of a little bit more detail to everything. Can do something like this, and definitely more character. We still have to figure out what to do over there, so man, it's a lot of work that needs to be done in the city, huh? Let me just clear all that out. Big chunks. I do want to leave a bit of a gap between the future residential area that's going to come through here and the industrial area, so I'm gonna leave some thick, a slightly thick forest in between the two areas. Wow, we have a lot of abandoned factories. We should probably clear. Yeah, we've been pushing this residential area issue for far too long, I think. Let's clear all of that. That's looking good. It's a bit too square. Let's just try to round up the edges. In fact, this sort of gives us a bit of a pathway into a potentially new neighborhood. Yeah, that could be really nice. And another thing that I wanted to do is extend these canals and have streets in between the forests. I want to keep the thick forest in here too. So let's, you know what? Let's start by getting some streets down here. I think that will be really, really cool. So we're gonna branch out from here, I suppose. We're gonna come through here, really bordering the our current forest. There we go. Let's clear that out. Let's see if we can make it better. Come on, really? There we go. That's what I wanted. And let's bring this here. Curve that up too. And I think, I mean, we can even consider bringing this over here. Can we get diagonal railroad crossings? I think we can, right? Yes. Nice. So let's just bring it over there. That way, this neighbor has a quick access into an industrial area, and doesn't put a lot of stress on our road networks, which we currently only have one. We have this avenue connecting, so hopefully this will make things easier for us. We can also continue this diagonally, maybe. Not sure about that actually. It would be nice to have a road that cuts through here. So let me just go ahead and get that in. It's kind of bumpy. I kind of like it, but at the same time, it's kind of, I don't know. See if we can make it all flat, or as flat as we can. It's actually not bad because the train tracks are elevated, but everything else is not, so that's good. I really like that. And let's clear the edges of this road. Remove some trees. And now let's put down some streets in between too. If we can. See if we can get a nice smooth neighborhood in here. So we're gonna curve that up there. And actually probably not extend it through there, but extend it right about here. And have a nice cul-de-sac. There we go. And come all the way around here. curve and curve. We're gonna do bigger houses here, not one tile houses. So yeah, let's get. Well, first of all, let's rotate the camera and see what we're working with, because I can't really see what I'm doing. Let's get a nice cul-de-sac there too. I think that looks nice, and might as well continue the same pattern over here too. Something along these lines. In fact, might as well just go diagonally, full diagonal against this road. That looks super pretty. And let's see. Kind of want to extend a little bit towards this area. And have a few houses here, sort of surrounded by trees if possible. I almost forget that in this game the trees are actually effectively removed once you put streets over them. It's unlike City Skylines where the trees actually stay there underneath the ground. So let me complete this with ashes just surrounded. That way these houses are somewhat protected from the noise of the rail yard. Wow, we have a bit of a ditch here. Maybe we should consider improving. Let me see if I can get a better angle. It's not terrible, but I think we can do a better job. So let me, if I can get the demolishing tool to be positioned right. Oh, that's what I wanted to avoid. Let's bring that up. So there's a big gap there now. And if my calculations are correct, if we grab the monorail tool, which I haven't used in like forever, this is elevated rail, monorail, there we go. It was definitely the wrong menu. So now we have a smooth slope. There we go. That took a while. That took a while. And let's see, can we get, oh, this would be nice to have some interconnecting neighborhoods here too. Had to sneeze I had to turn my mic off. Yeah. Let's see if we can just go over here. No, that's not. Just want a diagonal to continue straight, seamless. So I guess we just have to do this. There we go. That's what I wanted. Wow, we have a lot of wildlife in here. That's pretty epic. All llamas. So right over here, let's just curve this up. I'm okay this not being completely flat. I think that gives it a bit more character. And we're going to branch out a few cul-de-sacs, or cul-de-sac. I guess it's the proper term for this. We'll have to replace many of the trees. I know that. Don't worry. We will get to that. But we can do something like this, which would be really nice. Also, don't want to get rid of all the trees, just a few of them. We can do something like this. And something like that. This is looking really cool. Huh. Let's get another cul-de-sac over here. Like so. Should probably clear out the trees around it. This is terrible urban planning. It's known for a long time that this is very car-centric and not so much pedestrian-centric. Having all residential and not commercial areas that you can walk to. Basically, if you live here and you want to come here, you need to like do a 10-minute drive. But I mean, they look amazing from up above. So that's what I'm aiming for so far. I think that that will look really nice. It does look indeed really nice. Let me see if I can get a nice cul-de-sac over here too. Unfortunately, this is a bit too tall for what I wanted to do. Let's bring the... Oh my god. Oh, are you kidding me? Come on. Let's bring this up again. It's been a frustrating episode so far. That's what I would describe this episode. No, I'm kidding. It's not that frustrating. I guess the cul-de-sac will just have to... Oh man, I can't really get this. If I click here, we'll just bring the rail down, so I don't want to do that. What I can do instead is maybe end this here, and then curve this, and then get rid of these excess trees over here, and over here, and over here. That way we have, man, this neighborhood is looking really nice. That way we have space for houses. And we're definitely going to wrap everything around trees again. I mentioned this a second ago, but that's definitely happening. Probably not on this episode, but we're getting close, man. We're getting close to completing the city. I'm really excited, not only to finish the map, but also have a few ideas of what to do next. Yeah, it's going to be great. It's going to be really good. Just in general about the channel, some cool new things in the back burner, so stay tuned for those. And really, man, are you gonna do this thing again? Oh boy. Do I need to do this first maybe? No, it just doesn't. It just hates it so much. Unless we do that, maybe. If we do that, nope. Okay, it's staying as it is. I guess I can manually add it with puzzle pieces, but I'll probably do it. I don't know. I'm not sure. I am not sure. But yeah, we have quite a bit of a layout here. We should probably do some commercial zoning on these major intersections. I think that will help quite a bit for everything that we're trying to do. But I think this is a good time to put an end to this episode. I think you kind of get an idea of where I'm going with this. This whole area is going to be zoned residential with a few clusters of commercial. We're definitely going to extend the canals probably throughout this area, maybe even on the other side of the avenue. Who knows? Depending on how everything looks. I really like the fact that, let me just hit play here. I really like the fact that we have this like clears, and we can like get roads flowing, you know, in between each one of them. So, and then just have houses surrounded by trees. I think that's gonna make the whole area look super organic, which is what my original goal was for this part of the city. But if you enjoyed this episode, please give it a rating. That's very much appreciated. And also, please do not forget to subscribe if you just landed on this video and you're new to my channel. In the next episode, like I said, we're gonna continue working on the road layout, and potentially extending these canals as well, and getting some zoning done. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do that in the one episode, but again, we're really close to getting river crossing down. Let me just zoom out so you get a better picture of everything, how everything looks. Yeah, that's been a fun one. I want to thank you all for watching. I really hope to see you in the next one.